Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, well, as you can see, we're back on vacation here, out on the water.
Got the little boat out, taking the fishtail out for a little spin.
Yep, we're starting our 2022 Tanner crab fishery.
Yeah, so we're just getting down to the grounds. It opens up at noon today. Got about 3.5 hours or so before it opens. Left town last night about 4 a.m. And nice rundown. Looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day. Pretty good forecast. We're excited.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be warmish too.
Yeah.
Like, mostly in the 30s for all week by the looks of it. So hopefully that holds, because it does make it a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah, and it's really important too as far as crab mortality. The colder it gets, the more susceptible they are to cold. This season we're going to have a lot of undersized crabs, so as guys, if you're not sorting through those crabs quickly and getting them back in the water, there's going to be some mortality there. So the warmer it is, the better. Generally speaking, if it's in like the teens and the wind chill on that, what happens is it freezes them and their legs fall off. They call them hockey pucks, and you have pretty high mortality. So we're very thankful for the warmth, not only for ourselves but for the crab.
Yeah.
We were hoping to get some custom process this year, but the logistics of it just didn't work out. We were hoping our custom process will be able to do some next year. He wants to get set up to cook, and we'll have another season next year most likely. The quota is supposed to continue going up. The guideline harvest level is supposed to go up for a few more years, and so we should have probably another 3 or 4 years of crab fishing on this current stock before we either get shut down again or the quota drops. So we'll see about that. So yeah, just excited to get out here.
Pull our stavy fish in.
I think we should pull that fish in, huh?
Yeah.
And
Where are my gloves?
I will, by golly. Yeah, so we just got the one fish out today. Got our back jiggers off. Kind of forgot about the front ones.
Yeah.
Got in a hurry. It's okay to have them on board, though. I've got to do this.
Don't mind the squeak.
All right, yeah, those make a tremendous difference. But they do slow you down a little bit. Little breeze, so anyways, we're all set up. Got our bait chopper mounted in a different spot. We just kind of made some quick brackets. Looks like man needs to get the hoses hooked up still. Got our codfish out here thawing out. Hanging bait. Hopefully we can hunk it in half.
Yeah, I should be able to.
And stack of pots. Fixed our crab block, or the davit, so it ain't swinging all over this year. Threatening to knock our teeth out. Turned out good.
Yeah.
No worries on that.
Yeah, looks good. Couple improvements. Go a long ways.
Yeah. So we get rolling again here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, as we run into the bay here, it'll get real nice and smooth out. Just Not too much of a swell here. This is pretty much just wind waves, I think, for the most part. Usually the swell comes in here like north, southeast. This is southwest here. So.
Yeah, well, looking forward to splashing some gear in the water.
Yeah.
Get in the bay a little bit more and then go outside and start prepping some stuff. Get those hydraulic lines hooked up and start rigging some pots pretty soon. Once we get out of the rolliness.
Looks like it's picking up again. Of course.
So yeah, anyway, we'll bring you guys back in a while as we get a little closer here. Alright guys, I'm back here. Our valve here. Test our bait chopper.
It works!
Yes!
Yeah!
Is that the right direction?
Yep.
Alright. Cool.
I like that a lot better than the other way, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. Alright.
Hungry, hungry hippos!
Yes, indeed.
Yum, 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 yum. Well, we got some nice codfish here.
Yeah. Access to our herring is over there, and also our salmon.
More cod over here. Skipper snacks. All right, well, I guess we're ready, huh?
Yep.
What do you think? Toss these two guys over here and we'll put that tote back there.
Yeah.
And yeah. What's going on, Matt?
About to grind some bait.
Oh,
Yeah. Alright, now it's filling up that bottom pit. And I don't want the herring to be big.
oh yeah.
So I'd rather have the salmon fill that bottom pit there, and then I'll reprocess them after.
You just leave this door closed and it'll help it just kind of keep pulling that back out and chewing it out. A lot of it falls through. Need to rebuild this, but it's okay. Here's a freebie, we're not complaining. Well, looks like about a dozen boats out here, maybe 13. Not too bad. Don't see many guys up here in front of us.
Yeah.
It's cold out here too. Oh, that herring looks nice. Chunk it up. We're pretty spoiled to have a bait chopper. A lot of guys do this with a little bin and they just chop it with like a ice chopper. Just slam it down. Just that one. There you go. Beautiful. That's a happy deckhand.
Oh yeah. Don't get much easier.
So normally you'd spend a couple hours doing this instead of like 5 minutes.
Yeah. And this stuff's hard to cut through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice sharp knife.
Frozen hard as a rock.
Have to do that. A few hours.
A lot of guys will use a cleaver, or they'll have a piece of plywood with 2x4 sides, like a little bin, and like an ice chopper, sharpened up, and they'll chop, 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 chop for hours.
That's really spoiled.
Where you want your camera? I'm cold.
Oh, you're cold?
Cold. It's cold out here.
That satisfying sound though.
Yeah. They're perfect little chunks. Yum, 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 yum.
Yum.
All right, well, yeah, we're just kind of going up to the head of the bay here. This is Ugak Bay. Eagle Harbor. Down this way, sun's in your face, probably can't see it. Gull Point. Back over there is Passaic Shack. Ugak Island, all the way out, and town is back around the corner. Town is basically up over that hill.
I just want to say my hands are nowhere near the bait grinder. It's way down here. So
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not sticking my hands down in near that thing. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Just giving it slight pressure here.
that'll ruin your day.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drum,
Yeah,
the
here.
drum is about right
Check it
there.
Check that out.
Beautiful. Love it.
All right, we'll keep going here, and then start loading some bait jars. Bait jars, big bag. Alrighty, guys. There it is. Some good crab giblets.
1 hour, 20 minutes early. 80 minutes to go.
Start filling up some jars and some eggs. Custom bait scooper built it ourselves. So this is a slow release bait jar. Just has little holes. They come pre-drilled, built like this, but yeah, it just has little holes that leach out the scent and the oils throughout your soak time. And the bags are quick release. See through the meat comes through the meshes and just kind of distributes it in the water as the current takes it away. It also gives the crab something to pick at while they're hanging out in the pot. We have our hanging bait. This just a peacock. Just chop him into pieces here. These are big cod, so we're just chunking them up like this. So yeah, these are the hanging bait. They just provide the crab with something to pick at while they're down there. They'll chew away at this stuff and it'll float away as well, similar to the quick release bait bag. Put some scent in the water. I'll go through the top of the skull. Maybe. Ah, there it goes. Nope. I have to go through the eye.
Don't want to drove it?
Got it. So these bait hooks, they used to have a sharp tip and they were more straight, but we used them for hanging our long line hooks off a long time ago. So they lost that and now they're a little bit more hard to poke through your hanging bait, but yeah, it still works. These are fully frozen cod, so no big deal. We'll put a couple of slashes on this, score it to give them a better access point. The skin is pretty tough on the cod. So just like that. So we do one hanging bait, one bag and one jar every pot. All right, so we'll continue here. So these are the first chunks of salmon that went through the grinder. They just kind of filled that bottom pit up with with salmon so that the rest of it could just get ground up by the teeth better. So we'll just take the knife and whack this stuff up real quick. If this is all I have to cut up with a knife, I'm one happy deckhand. Swirl watch me discover a new technique. It's got a regular old 8-inch gaff here. Poke a hole through them. How you feeling?
Nervous. Very nervous.
Alrighty, everyone. This is Matt coming at you with a little voiceover. The wind during this part of the video was a little bit brutal, so I'll just kind of voice over it and explain what we're doing. We have an external mic on our GoPro, but in this case we were just a little rushed for time, so I just threw it up on the bait chopper and pressed record. But that's the consequence of not having a production team. You know, you don't always have time to prepare your gear, your camera gear that is, but that's alright. So what we're doing on deck here, just prepping the pots for launch. Dad's untying buoy bundles and handing them over to me, and I am tying our ground line, or our buoy line, onto the buoy. So after I've finished attaching it to the buoy, I'll do the same thing on the pot side and tie it onto the bridle. After which I'll bait the pot with our bait jar, bait bag, and hanging bait. And then the blue line that you see is called the pucker strap. It just pulls the web on the bottom into a pucker and then gets snapped onto from a rubber and just a regular long line snap hanging off the side of the pot, and that'll keep the crab inside as they're hauling it up. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, do you need the other one too? Did you need the other tag too? Okay. Alright, so here's where we start setting our pots out. I think we were doing about a 1/4 mile spacing in between each. It always takes a little bit to work out our system, get back into the groove of things. These pots weigh around 75 to 80 pounds. Most of them, a couple are a little bit heavier than the others, but they're very manageable for just me. All in all, the launch process took us about 2 hours to complete, which is not bad considering we had to rig all the lines and buoys, so yeah, it goes pretty quick. The line is always a little bit weird too on the first launch because it has been picked up and moved around and tied off to itself, so there's always a a few stray loops in there that are a little bit annoying.
Pretty good. What's that?
Pretty good.
5-4, right?
Yep.
Are we gonna catch any crabs today?
I hope so. So these buoy knots, I'm doing a sheet bend with a extra bend. And then I am using black electrical tape to tape it off. Keep that end from pulling out. And the same thing with the pot side. Just a sheet bend with the extra loop on it and black tape. We have each trailer buoy marked with a number in order to keep track of where that buoy is and how its numbers are looking. It's mostly just helpful as far as tracking it for when we shuffle pots around, then we can write on our spreadsheet where it was set, what it had in it, its soak time, stuff like that.
When you're ready. Anytime you're ready.
Alrighty. Ready? So I was saying before how it takes a little bit to get our system down for the first set and first haul back of the year, and yeah, same goes for this part. We were actually trying something new this year, something we've been meaning to try for a few of the past seasons, and that is just to get an easier way to take the crab out of the pot. You know, ideally you'd have like a table and you'd just lift your pot up and dump them onto the table and sort them from there down into your fish hold. But on the fishtail we have pretty limited space, and we will have a table on the bigger boat, of course, because we'll have the space there, but we're just making do here. So what we ended up doing here was picking up the crab pot as we normally do with our picking boom and set it on the deck, and then we rigged up a gaff hook with a piece of crab line to it, and that went up to our slider, which is just another winch on our main boom. And by giving it a 2-point sort of lift system, we were able to elevate the crab pot above our Tanner taxi, which we could then pull the pucker strap off the pot and dump the crab directly into it. and this saved us a whole lot of energy and time of having to get on our knees and just grab handfuls of crab out of the pot. This isn't the best view of it right here, but we'll show it in the next part. But it worked a lot better than we were expecting. It was a very smooth process, and we were very happy with it. Alright guys, that was, I'd say that was a success. That was pretty slick. The crabbies in the pot. Down the hatch, guys. First crab of the year. Oh yeah. Nine crab. That's not too bad for a 4-hour suck. No, not at all. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Alright, so I guess that's enough out of me. I'll leave you guys to finish the rest of the video. Hope you all enjoy it. And I'll be back in the next one for a little bit more voiceover. So we'll see you guys then. Enjoy. set the same on that one just to see what we get there again.
Yeah. So I just kind of put it close by.
Yeah.
You want to throw a couple more? Good.
Okay.
20.
Yeah. Do you think we need to spot check around a little more? Like the top ones or anything?
Get excited.
I was going to say you're too excited. I think if you just leave it there and I'll just hook this.
happen to be on the right side for this whole program.
Yeah.
One thing about dropping it a bit, it didn't cut consolidate up on the side. Maybe not to the max. Let's grab your.
Oh, that's true.
Grab your crab out. Grab your taxi.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Wow, there's some nice ones. I think they're okay.
So many levers.
That was in my way.
Oh, how good is that?
I knew that that would work. That was something that I had wanted to do for a long time.
Okay.
Alrighty, everyone. Well, it's the end of the first day. Did some test pulls, as you saw. Tested out a new dumping system. It worked really good. Good day.
There it is. Made it to the grounds.
Yeah.
In one piece.
Been a long day, but hey.
Yeah. So it looks like there might be some crabs up here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's decent. That was, we had a 10, a 20, 7,
9, and 14.
14. So 60 crab, 5 pulls, 12 crab average.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Take that all day.
They're usually about 2.2 pounds. We'll just say 2 pounds. So yeah, just pretty much made expenses right there. So it doesn't take long to pull those pots. That took us just right about 1 hour to pull those 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that was still working stuff out too.
Yeah.
And hopping around.
Yep. Kind of getting things squared away. So hopefully our other pots fish okay too. I was a little hesitant to haul them down there, but also kind of like you just put everything in one spot and you don't have anything to work on then. So we'll just see. We plan on picking those first thing in the morning. We'll run down there before it opens, so we'll just travel down there in the dark. And then when it opens, we'll just be right on our gear. And we'll pull those and see what we get. If there's crab there, great, we'll throw them back in. If it's not as good as what we think is going to be up here, then we'll haul them back up.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to transfer gear or transport gear once you have it geared up. You just kind of stack them in each other back there and set the line nearby.
Leave the lines all attached. The buoys and lines can stay attached to the pot. Yeah, so exciting to get out here. Crab look good.
Yeah, it is. Check it out.
Nice looking crabs.
See down in there, crawling around.
So these guys will be okay. The pump's off right now. They'll be fine tonight. We'll probably pop it on again before we go to bed. But there's only 60 crab in there, so they'll be fine.
Yeah, that's
With
a lot
that,
of water, so.
that amount of water, there's plenty. So yeah, good looking crab. Some nice jumbos in a couple of those pots. There's some real nice crab in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we tested our dumping system.
Yeah.
It's kind of an idea Dad came up with, and it worked great.
Yeah, it's something that I thought about in the past, and I don't know, we just never tried it. We never had a chance to. We were busy. We were preoccupied. I don't know what the deal was.
Yep.
Kind of forgot.
Just forgot about it.
Yeah, it worked great. Just able to. So we're using our slider right here, and we didn't have a pulley or anything, but it's not like it's really lifting a lot of poundage. It's really just pulling it over more than anything. So we just threw it through our Canadian here, a quick release, and hook it on one side of the pot and go up with the slider, and it lifts up the pot, suspends it high enough to slide the Tanner taxi underneath it and dump it. If you guys have seen some of our first crab videos, you'll see us rooting all the crab out of the pot into the tote, and double handling, bending over.
Yeah, bending over
uncomfortable.
takes forever.
Got to be careful not to break legs.
Yep.
Yeah.
They get all hooked up.
It's good. They dump right in there and pull the Tanner taxi out of the way, put the pot back down, get it rebaited, and set it out and carry on. So yeah, it worked real good. Simple and easy.
Yeah, very easy.
Yeah. Probably saves like, I don't know, 10 minutes. Feels like 20.
Yeah. It takes
It's probably only
a good
like,
amount of time.
It's probably
for
only
sure.
like 3 or 4 minutes, but it's 3 or 4 uncomfortable minutes.
So yeah, pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess we'll work on some grub here.
Yeah, not much to do tonight except loaf about and eat
Yep.
and sleep. This is really a gentleman fishery right here. We have time restrictions and pot restrictions, and so we can't touch our gear from, well, it opened at noon today, and you can run your gear till 6 p.m. And now tomorrow you'll be able to start running your gear at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. you're done. If you have pots on deck, they stay on deck.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's a great fishery.
Yeah, it's really relaxing
Yeah.
and fun. I enjoy it.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
Well, thank you guys for joining us.
Yeah, we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, look forward to our next video. It'll be right after this one. Starting up tomorrow again.
Yep.
Hopefully we have 3 or 4 days of this. It'd be pretty nice. Keep on crabbing for a while. So yeah, we'll bring you guys back tomorrow. And thanks for watching.
Yep. See you again soon.